point, and different from what we've been hearing, the general view, and we'll get into it in more detail in just a bit. I'll quickly take 30 seconds to recap the Indian market action, just the numbers. We obviously got swept up in the global storm, and by the end of the week, it became very, very clear that we cannot remain unscathed. On Thursday, the narrative was that yes, India is relatively lesser impacted or least impacted. But by Friday, the reality was that financial markets are interlinked, and if there's a global risk-off, then we will not be spared. So what's the final tally? For the week, the Nifty is down 2.5%. The Midcap index is down about 2%. The Smallcap index also down about 2.5%. IT taking it on the chin because of the expected uncertainty and maybe delays in business decision-making. So 9% down on the IT index. Metals and commodities pummeled absolutely through and through. The cuts are 7.4% on the Nifty metal index. Oil and gas down 4%. The overall commodities index was also down almost 4%. CPSEs, before this tariff storm hit us, there was a nice wave building towards CPSEs, but all that was, undone in this week. The CPSE index is down about 3.5%. Pharma became the latest casualty on Friday. Till Thursday, the pharma story was very different, but now it's clear that there is no escaping tariffs even there. So that index was down about 2.7%. Financials are emerging as some sort of a mini risk, sort of risk haven or safe haven, so to speak, because IT is not giving you that, FMCG is not giving you that, it's pharma, and therefore the Nifty Bank relative outperformer by being flat, and the Nifty Financial Services Index down just about 1%. Going forward, what the market is watching, of course, is for any further clarity on these tariff headlines, and more importantly, the direction of flows, because March we were celebrating that the FPI selling is over. Guess what? They're back to selling in 4 digits, on most of the days of this week. So that becomes another critical point to watch.
I think apart from what you said, what to look out for, we have a policy